Hey, what's up, size viewers? I just want to go ahead and make this video for a quick update for y'all. If you guys have noticed that in my recent stories, I have changed model designs, that comes down to several factors that have been going on since I've started this channel. Number one, my lack of knowledge of creating 3D models and understanding computer software. Number two, just the fact that I had to use somebody outside of my stories to actually create the models for me and have them port it to me so that I can use them in the software and be able to pose them as they are. And the problem is that with the models that you see in the older stories, if you haven't noticed something, they wear the same clothes in a lot of scenes, and I've only made slight adjustments to what they already have. And the reason why I went and I kind of watched a bunch of YouTube channels on how to like actually create models was so that I can have the opportunity to finally like change clothes on models and give them new designs at will. And so I hope you guys can understand that when I do this, this is so that I can create better content for y'all. Again, you're seeing me learn, and as you guys have joined me, a lot of you guys who have followed my channel, I'm learning. This is all a learning process, and the fact that I can create models now, I don't have to spend money and rely on anybody to actually get the models for me, is a huge step forward to where I was before. Before I was going on Discord on the Sizebox, what do you call it, model thing, and using models there. And I can't put those models on YouTube. One, because it's copyright. Two, those models didn't belong to me. So when I first created my own story, I actually had to ask somebody to create them for me. That way, those models can be genuinely mine, and that way I won't have to worry about the legal issues. But now that I'm at a level where now I can create them, now you guys can see me see beautiful, much better textured, much better rendered models that you haven't seen in the previous story. I also have a newer computer as well, so if you notice in the recent stories, they look a lot better and a little bit more sharper in graphics and in high definition compared to like even Tiny Miracle. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys where I started with that story. I started that story on a laptop with only 8 gigabytes of RAM. That just goes to show you the what I was dealing with here. I was dealing with like crashes, lower level of graphics, and all sorts of issues. With the computer I have now that's not even a thing. So this video is mainly just to give you guys a quick update about that. Um, when you see different characters, I know that the Hiroko is a very controversial one. A lot of you guys like the old style Hiroko, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I didn't. Her old model looked cheap. It didn't have the level of quality that I wanted for her. The newer model has better textures. It has more materials on her. She's much more better rendered. Her form, her body has a much more better feminine physique compared to her other model, which was very skinny. And the only way I could make her a little bit more realistic was I had to kind of mess around with her scale on some of her body parts. But this model that you guys see in my recent stories on DA, it's natural, straight up made, purely natural, very form fitting. I can do anything I want with the model, and we are now at the point in the stories where I can basically make as much models as I want, or at least necessary. So that's kind of where I want to leave you guys off of that. So yeah, that's just a quick little update. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.